I got 10 other pictures. We start down there. Bam, I'm telling his ass, man, my god, I slam your ass in your neck. You know what I hate? When watching a black person try to take a black person down, that's okay, let's keep it real. So Young Thug is stirring up trouble for Lil Baby. He may be caught in the middle of his very public RICO trial, but that's not stopping him from butting heads with old rivals. Only this time he has crossed the line. Rumors are going around of a wild night involving Lil Baby and billionaire Michael Rubin, and reports suggest that Young Thug had a hand in exposing it. In fact, several sources have confirmed that Thug is the one who leaked footage of wild threesome between Baby and Rubin. Just what's going on? Is the footage real? And how does Thug plan on dealing with the chaos? Let's find out. So Young Thug recently had the internet talking when he posted this on X. My real brothers contributed to my pain. And a lot of fans think he was taking shots at Baby because, to be fair, this wouldn't be the first time Thug went after Baby for no reason. Remember when the internet was dragging Thug for being a snitch? Well, in the middle of defending himself on X, Thug had the bright idea of bringing Baby into the mix. He wrote, "Since y'all want to call me a snitch, let's just air it all out then. We all be taking mad bleep in Atlanta. I'm talking all you fav rappers be taking it and they homeboy be giving it. Don't wear no skinnies around Baby if you're not with it." And just like Baby's DL lifestyle was out there, and since then things have only been downhill for Baby. Fans have been combing through his past looking for signs they might have missed. As if that wasn't enough, according to sources close to Thug, he stirred the pot once again by leaking Baby's threesome footage with Mike Rubin. Not to mention, he's going around spilling the spicy details to anyone who's willing to listen. And as crazy as it sounds, to be fair, Young Thug might not be entirely lying. Lil Baby's friendship with Michael Rubin has always been under speculation, all because these two seem a little too close for comfort. On the surface, it looks like they're just buddies for work, but there are some things that suggest otherwise. Do y'all remember when pictures of these two friends hugging each other from behind at a white party hit the internet? Yeah, well, those photos had everyone giving them the side eye. The hand placement and the tight hugs from behind scream something more. Even 50 Cent reposted the photo with the caption, "See, this is why I don't go to no party. Puffy and them at what is going on here. Get off my young WTF." At first, Baby brushed off the comments. He and Mike posted a video talking about getting drunk and heading out together. "Going to get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You two drunken hugs are coming tonight." Mike's comments seemed widely inappropriate, and that's when things got out of hand. Things went from a joke to something way more serious. It was Baby's career and reputation on the line. And so, when he sat down with Lil Yachty for an episode of his A-Safe podcast, he set the record straight, going into full detail about the story behind the picture and letting everyone know that he didn't mess with men like that. Even the whole Mike Rubin thing. I was just want to say, like I was just about to say, bro, I don't play with period, right? You know what I'm saying, like no funny weird, you feel me? I'm dapping KZ man up. And Mike happy to see me, he run up on me, right? I got 10 other pitches, we start down there, bam, I'm telling his ass, Mike, I slam you in your neck. I break your neck in his. But we play like that he they white, so they don't really understand how I understand, like even when the picture came out before it went viral. I told him, I'm like, "Mike, I can't have pictures like that. Even though me and you playing, bro, it's 100 people at the party." Oh, and he didn't stop there. Apparently, after the pictures went viral, he asked Rubin to look at this security camera and obtain footage of the time they spent together, all so he could prove to the internet that nothing went down between them. And guess what? It looks like Lil Baby still wasn't satisfied and thought the internet needed more clarification. And so, he asked Rubin to step in. Next thing fans knew, Michael was clearing up the rumors as well during a sit-down on the Breakfast Club. I think that was pathetic. I think it was a joke about how he attacked Lil Baby. Yeah, look, by the way, you know what I hate? When watching a black person try to take a black person down, that's up. Okay, let's keep it real. Okay, Baby is one of the best human beings in the planet. There's not a person who will always do more for his community. Unfortunately, Lil Baby needs to do better than that because the pile of evidence suggesting otherwise is simply too tall. Remember last year when Lil Baby was spotted spending the night at Rubin's house after the 4th of July celebrations? He was lazying around in his underwear on the balcony. Media outlets were calling it a wild night spent together. And then there was also the fact that Baby looked beyond happy. Of course, fans had a lot to say about it. One person wrote, "Chilly, not the morning glow." Meanwhile, another person wrote, "He looks refreshed." The person who busy he plowed through, though. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. These two don't just hang out because it gets the media talking. It seems like they care for each other deeply. Remember when Baby's gambling problem got out of hand and he spent $8 million at a casino? What's the most you ever lost gambling at once? $8 million. Okay, one day, how long? Like one day, like probably like 40 hours. Yeah, well, guess who stepped up to help him back then? Michael Rubin. Baby apparently had the billionaire write a letter to every casino in the city telling them to ban the rapper from their premises. I had Mike Rubin write a letter to every casino and ban me from the casino. Ban me because I just do, you know what I'm saying. I don't gamble no more. And if you don't think that's sus, well, pull up a chair because now it's time for the real tea. According to one blind item, Mike's big on hosting white parties the same way Diddy was. Of course, he had to cut down once the Fed circled his friend. Still, that didn't stop him from throwing a Super Bowl party. And guess what? He invited Travis Scott, all because he wanted to use him to attract young folks to the event. Diddy's buddy Michael Rubin may have canceled his notorious white parties, but he still had a Super Bowl party this past weekend and allegedly forced Travis Scott to attend. But Travis Scott refused to be the poster boy to attract young men to other parties that Michael Rubin hosts that are not publicized. Everything in this video is alleged, not confirmation of validity of allegations. The killer rapper was forced to attend the party the hosted. He didn't want to be there and also refused to be the poster boy, which would be used to attract more young men to other parties that they throw that aren't photographed. And again, this is allegedly Travis Scott, Michael Rubin, and the Fanatic Super Bowl party. Now, Travis may have shut down the exploitative opportunity, but as far as fans are concerned, it suggests a pattern. They believe the entire reason Lil Baby and Mike are close is because they have the same arrangement. One person wrote, "I 100% believe that these rappers are forced to be there and play nice. Jay-Z is the pimp and they have favorites. Cough cough Meek Mill." Meanwhile, another person wrote, "I thought it was Lil Baby but I knew Meek was gone, be there." And now that we've mentioned Meek Mill, do y'all remember the time Mike posted a video of him bunny hopping on his request? Keep going, count out loud, that's the wrong time, count out loud. Huh, 6ix9ine, keep going, yeah, come on, 2, keep going, don't shoot anybody up hops, your buddy hops suck. The video had all kinds of weird energy. Not to mention the fact that Meek has been accused of being on the DL multiple times in the past only made things worse. It almost seems like Mike only keeps certain types of rapper around him. And that's all the reason fans need to look into Bobby's and Mike's friendship. And also why the internet is eating up the unconfirmed reports about Thug leaking that threesome footage. At the end of the day, it's safe to say that Baby's image has taken another major hit, and fans aren't letting it go anytime soon. Between wild party rumors, shady friendships, and the constant back and forths online, it's hard to tell who's telling the truth anymore. The only question is, how long until the footage falls in the wrong hands and marks the end of Baby's career?